It's an afternoon here in Africa, East Africa, Kenya, in Migori County, yeah, Korea West. So guys, it's long since I had a live stream. So I'll start by apologizing to my audience since it's long. I've never provided what is expected of me, but I'm really sorry for that. But for today, we are going to have a good live, one-on-one live, a serious talk, and this will mean a lot. It's not only for entertaining, but also for it's educative. So we are here to learn, to exchange ideas, and a lot of things, and yeah, a lot of things. So guys, you should be ready to learn with me. You should be ready here to learn with me and bring in your ideas. So today, the topic is going to be on farming. So our topic is farming. So here we are going to learn, exchange ideas. I'm going to tell you what I know in agriculture. Farming, it's a branch of agriculture. And no. Agriculture is the branch of farming. Yeah. So what I know I shall say, and what you know you shall also type there in the comment section. But as you are coming in, guys, kindly like the live stream and bring in your ideas. So that we can learn, because it's a lesson, and I said before, one-on-one conversation. So let's start. What is farming? Guys? And you can also bring in your ideas. You can also tell us what farming is, and so that as you people are going to relax on this weekend. It's a Friday evening. People are preparing to go for a weekend, and you can have an idea what will you do in a weekend, because farming, it's a we have different type of farming. We have small scale and large scale, but it all pays. Even if you do, and it can be part-time job. You can just do it as a part-time work. So for those who are going weekend, they can make good use of that weekend by taking part in agriculture and in farming. And I think it will be good. And for those who are coming in, kindly, you can like the live stream, and you can bring in your ideas so that we can learn together. You can even bring in your idea. The topic is farming, and here in farming we are going to look at different types of farming and their importance and their advantages and their disadvantages. So directly, and we can ask ourselves, what is agriculture? What is farming? So farming, I can say it's the process of growing crops and keeping animals, rearing birds. And here in farming, while doing farming, you have to have some goals. You have to set your own goals, because if you have your own goals, you'll know what is expected of you, and you'll work towards something. You want to achieve something. So as you will be working, you'll be aiming something, you'll be targeting something. Yes, Anna Molenda. Welcome, Anne. Feel comfortable, and you can even contribute. The topic is farming, especially here in Kenya. And farming, it's the only work that you can employ yourself, where you can be your own boss, and you can earn from your own hands. You'll not wait for your boss to pay you. You'll not even wait for government. You'll just be your own boss. You will be your own boss. So we talked about farming in general. Yeah, that was farming in general. And in this farming, we have different types of farming. Even keeping of animals, that is farming. Polish. And what do you mean by Polish? Sorry. So yeah, it's good, thank you. So keeping of animals, it's like for agribusiness, that is very important. When you for example, when you have animals on your farm, uh, you have to ask yourself, what am I earning from these animals? Or are they just there? I'm just feeding them, I'm just investing on them. Because I think if you have an animal, you are investing. You are investing while you are feeding the animal. Those are expenditures. Even if you don't buy that food, you are you take your time. You also take your time, and you take care of it. You go cut grass or look after it. That is your time. Yeah, so that's also very important. You need it to pay you back, so you should be keen on what to do. So directly you can go to types of farming. So here in types of farming, we shall talk about two types. The first one is growing of crops. When I say crops, I mean plants and others. Yeah. And the second one should be bird keeping or animal keeping. Yeah, rearing or domestication. Yeah. So like the first one, let's elaborate them well. Like I really like agriculture, and all of my content is full of agriculture activities. I think I can shift this way and try to see if my camera can turn. And as you can see, my videos are always full of agriculture activities. Like that is agriculture. I think you can have a little bit of sound. Like I said before, it's expensive. You can see this is a third glass. So when you decided to start such a project, so like we only have one. But you can have enough land and plant in like 100 of them. Can be rich. Yeah. If you start counting one, go for 3,000 Kenyan money, and you harvest like 300 plus 300 fruits. I think you have to study not the direction of the wind. Not study the wind, which you have planted. The direction of the wind is from east to west. Sometimes I have to plant this side. Yeah. And also has a yes, yes. That's a good example. That's a good example. And I said before, agriculture may be somehow expensive. It may be expensive, but it depends on you, on your own. How are you taking it? How are you dealing with it? And what are you aiming? What are you targeting? That's one of my videos, and I mentioned it's expensive. Like that's growing plants growing, and I was spraying the purple passion plant, and like buying pesticides, taking your time, and protective gears, like you saw. And I was saying about the expenditure. It's expensive to afford gloves, like spraying. Like if you want to use 3 pumps per day, it's expensive. You will require a lot of gloves, face mask for your health. So that's agriculture. It's a bit expensive. That was it. And when we say of growing plants in agriculture, you have different types of plants. It's upon you to decide which kind of plant will you plant. And in plants, you have some factors to consider, like the weather. That should be the first one. And the weather. Secondly, the type of soil in the area. For those who are coming in, kindly support the live stream by giving it a like and bring your ideas. The topic is agriculture and it's a lesson. We are here to learn, not only entertaining each and every day, but even sometimes learning and exchanging ideas. So, sorry. We are talking on what to consider when you want to plant something on plants. We've talked about the weather of the area where you want to do that farming. Secondly, the type of soil. It's also depend. We have some crops that they need some type of soil. Like let me use a good example of Irish potatoes. They want a red cotton soil. So, and it's not found anywhere. You may plant it, yes, and they may not do well. So you have to do a research first. Yes, I want to do agriculture. I want to grow some plants. Which kind of plant are you going to grow? What do those plants need? You have some plants that don't need a lot of fertilizer. Some plants, they don't need a fertile area. A good example is of sweet potatoes. While growing sweet potatoes, they don't need much fertilizer. So you have to consider some factors like those ones, because for everyone wants a profit. No one can do something that it's not profitable. And why should you do something that it's costly and you earn nothing? So while doing agriculture, you have to be keen with those areas. And kindly, for those who are just coming in, welcome. Feel comfortable. We are here exchanging ideas and encouraging youth. I'm also a youth, and I take most of my time on farming. And I always say this: I'm identifying myself to make a clean future. So going on the farm, working on the farm, it doesn't mean that it's a bad job. And I don't know why. Most people, they expect a white collar job, which is very bad. Why should you wait for the employment? And I always say this: the employment should wait for me. On my farm, I can do everything and I can earn from it. So that was plants. And another type of farming, it's let's talk of birds. That is very profitable, but it needs your time. On that time, you may grow animals. When I say animals, domestic animals, we can talk of goats, cows, sheep, pigs, rabbits, and even dogs. I can testify that dog keeping, it's a good project. It is a good project. Yes, Chiba is here. Hello Musimo. Hello too. How are you, Chiba? Welcome. Thank you for coming in. We are discussing about farming and the importance of farming. It's not only me, Chiba. It's the field is open for everyone. And you may bring in your ideas, and we may share it together. We may exchange ideas, and I believe people will learn from here, and I will also learn from here, because I've never had a live stream and gone out. I end my live stream freely without earning anything. No. It has never happened. Earn Molenda. Receive warm greetings from Chiba. Receive warm greetings from Chiba. And yes, we may continue. I said keeping of animals, and I gave the examples of animals. And you may even digest meanwhile and tell me which is the best animal, the profit animal that it's highly profitable, that someone can keep, and which is the best animal to keep at home. Especially, let's talk of small scale farming, because in small scale farming you don't require a lot of capital, and yeah, because capital is the biggest problem, not problem, challenge is the biggest challenge. Yes, kindly, for those who are coming in, kindly double tap your screen, give the live stream a like. I'm here for you today just to learn from you and maybe educate you in some areas, because I've been in agriculture for some times and I know something small, only a little bit. Yes, thank you so much guys, and that is it. We have to go direct. We said we have two types and we mentioned them. Now we have to talk of animal keeping, and in animal keeping we have different types of animal that you can keep in your farm. We are talking of small scale farming. Now let's talk about cow. And cow, I can just say what I know, and from my experience, I'm also a small farmer and I keep cow. I have two cows for milking. Yeah, and the main reason why I have the cows, it's not for ornamental, it's for business. It's for business, and I know how profitable they are. So if you have one good cow, and on keeping of animals, try to check on quality, not quantity. Quality, not quantity, because we are after quality. And I don't know if you have people who are after quantity. When I say quality, I mean how good it is. How good it is. And when we talk of quantity, how huge or how big it is. So you may have something big, but it doesn't have value. But quality, it's value. So you may have one cow that gives let's talk of 40 liters of milk. Having one cow that produce 40 liters of milk, and another one has 20 cows, and each cow produce let's say 1 liter of milk. So who is better, having 20 cows producing 20 liters of milk, and having one cow that produce 40? Which one is better? Patricia JK, like, thank you so much, Patricia. May God bless you for coming in. Thank you, Patricia. We are talking of agriculture, and right now we are talking of farming. Right now we are discussing about keeping of animals. Specifically, we are talking about keeping cows on your farm, small scale farming. And the question is, having 20 cows, each producing 1 liter, that will have 20 liters of milk per day, and keeping one good cow that produces 40 liters of milk per day. Which one is better? And we have also the disadvantages of that. And which one is cheaper? Having 20, taking care of 20 cows, and taking care of one cow. Which one is cheaper? When we say cheaper, we mean in terms of space, capital. Capital, it requires space where you will put your animals, feeding them, uh, about their health. They need medication, or sometimes they need you are needed to buy some foods like milking stuffs. So also your time while doing agriculture, uh, while calculating your capital, even labor, you taking your time milking, going to the farm, that is also capital. That's also capital. The reason why I'm saying that the time that you spend, it's also capital. When you are employed in the government, you go to their offices for some times, and for some time you are paid because of that time that you were in that office. So also in farming, the time that you spend on the farm, it's also your capital. Ask yourself, I've been working on my farm for the last 2 weeks. What have I earned? Or if for the last 2 weeks, that is a short time, and you've not earned anything, ask yourself, when will I start earning? And what will I earn from this, from my work that I'm doing? So in cows, in cows, in cows, for you to get enough milk, you have to select the breed, a breed of a cow that will give you quality milk. And here in breed, it's very important. We have some breeds of cows that don't provide good milk. We have different types of cows, and we also have crossbreeds, and we have some cows that are ornamentals. That is true. That is true. Someone may ask me, how can a cow be ornamental? Yes, they are. We have ornamental cows because of their colors, their characters, and most of them they are crossbreed. I don't think if we have a pure breed that is just for ornamental. No, no, no. That you can trace its history and get that that cow was ornamental. No. It's just matter of crossbreeding, then having some other things in form of cows. Those are ornamental cows. Yes, you can you can we can their products can be good to our health, like their milk and their meat. It's also good. But what about the quality? What about that quality of that milk? You may have an ornamental. Yeah, the advantages are like their price are very high, and yeah, they are good. They are good, and yeah, like that, something like that. But in their price, it's not. I think it's not fair. And it's not a good animal to put on your farm. Like having a cow that costs 200,000 Kenyan money, and it will take you long time for you to earn that 200 Kenyan money, and that means you'll be working just to entertain yourself. And in agriculture, you have to be keen. You should not entertain yourself, no, 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 or entertain others. Work to earn something. Work to earn something. So bring in your idea. Yeah, sorry for that. Sorry for that. Connection problem, yeah. I was not edible and I was talking to someone around me. So we were talking about ornamental cows and how their importance, they're just ornamental. So the question is, why should you keep on a, maybe for agribusiness? Yeah, it's good if it's for agribusiness, but we can also you can also have a cow that you can sell. You can get milk and meat from it. That's also a good business. So like when you want to buy a cow, you have to ask yourself the weather, as I said, the weather of your place where you're going to keep that animal, that cow, the infrastructure of that area where you will be keeping your cows. Uh, you must have a good cow shed, a good house, and this is the biggest challenge. If you want good products from your cow, you have to give it a good shelter where you don't have a hot sun, or the animal should not be rained every time, each and every time. Infrastructure, in short, infrastructure. You have to have a good cow shed. Thirdly, the feeds. Will you have enough food to feed that cow? Will you have enough food to feed the cow? And will you have enough money to treat the cow? Agriculture, when we are taking agriculture as a business, agribusiness, and we know from business, doing a business is risk taking. But you have to have something for emergency. You should have some savings for emergency. For example, right now, if you own a cow, and let's talk of Friesian. You know, Friesians are very expensive, and they are one of the best breeds. One of the best breed here in Africa. And some, just in case you have a Friesian, then it's sick, and you don't have any saving. Will you help that cow? Will you save it? And it's very expensive. Like a mature one, a pure breed, it can go to 200,000 Kenyan money. 200,000. And how long will take a small scale farmer to earn that huge amount of money? How long will take that small farmer to earn that huge amount of money? So guys, for those who are just coming in right now, welcome, feel comfortable. Don't peep and run. Don't peep and run. And when you come in, kindly double tap your screen to give the live stream a like. You may even say hi so that I can know whom are they with me here. So far, I had some good friend of mine. They had Anne Molenda, Chiba, and Patricia. May God bless you for coming to this live. Thank you for always being there for me. And agriculture, when someone decides to deal with agriculture, you should be keen which kind of agriculture you're going to do, and what are you targeting? What are you targeting? And why are you? Don't just start a project without good intention, without an intention, yeah, because you may start something that will make you to fail, of which it's not good, It's better at least you can do something that you are capable of taking care of and looking, so that you can earn. Yes, so we can just have a look of this. So this is the farm. These are servers. Yeah, they will have to and the cones. So this direction, I'm going to garden where the plants are beautiful. And purposely I'm going to just pick some vegetables for the garden. It won't be about farming. So here I'm going for the vegetables and show you what I did. But before we reach there, guys, here we have pumpkin. We have some pumpkin plants, and yeah, here are the pumpkins. I planted some pumpkins a few months ago, and that is the progress of the pumpkin. Here are the sweet potatoes, as you can see, guys. And in the far end there, I don't know if it's possible. You can see we have the bee house. Let me try to zoom. That's the bee house, bee yard, but we shall see that later. So on this side here, I showed you some days ago a seed bed, tomato seed bed. Here are the tomatoes. Planted the tomatoes to this part here, and I think they are doing well. It's already dry season, and you can check how they are doing. They are healthy, guys. So purposely, what brought me in this down apart, it's I want to feed my rabbits. And in the same video, I'm going to show you the new project in the farm. So here is the tomato seed bed. This gap here, it's where I approved the seed plant that line. So what brought me here, guys, is I came here to have some canes for the rabbits. So I want to feed my rabbits before I continue with other activities, guys. So let's take some. We can take some canes for the rabbits and mix with the sweet potato leaves. Yeah, let's feed them, guys. Yeah, this is what we are doing. I'm taking them for the rabbits. So let's have some. Then I'm going to show you the whole process, guys. And apart from construction, I have a lot to do in the farm, and I'm going to resume to the farm fully, despite the fact that it's dry season, and in the dry season we don't have a lot of activities, and I've been in the wall construction of the perimeter fence as I was held up somehow, but I'm going to resume to the farm fully because some challenges again in the construction. You know, construction is not an easy work, it's expensive, so you understand that, guys. For that reason, I'm going to be here again, fully waiting for God to open His doors again, because you know God is everything. So let's see. With this one, I think I have to mix with the potato leaves for them to balance. So I'm going to take some potato leaves and mix with the kales and feed the rabbits, guys. So let's take some. So this is how we do. We just cut. It's simple this way. So we already have the pieces. So I'm going to take something like this because the sweet potatoes are not fully matured. So we are just going to cut some. So it's not all of it and not much. And guys, as you can see, the crack of the soil. That means the sweet potatoes are doing good. When they are doing good and they are of big size, like the one here, the soil crack. Apart from that, it's very important. And in this part here, this side, downer side, I didn't plant the sweet potatoes the same day with the upper ones. So these ones are somehow younger compared to the upper ones. The upper ones are in the very good stage. They are in the flowering stage, which means my bees now are not going a long distance to search for the food, for the nectars. So it is easy, guys. And even from here you can see. Yes, Foskai, hi. Welcome. Thank you, Foskai, for coming. Foskai is greeting everyone. It will be possible for you to see how it is important. This farming is important and it's easy. How one project depends to another. Yeah. I'm going to show you guys. So you relax and be patient. Let's see the whole process. This is visiting the I started by visiting the kitchen garden and taking vegetables and feeding the rabbits. So maybe from there we shall go around, check the napier grass and also the corns. The corns I planted them in different time, so that we have differences of time. Even when it will be coming in harvesting, I shall harvest them in different time. So we are going to move around and see guys. And I've never introduced that. In that side there, we have a dam. And I think when I will have money. Yes, that is it, guys. That was part of it. And we have now to come one on one again. So that is it, guys. Foskai, thank you for coming in. May God bless you. It's long time no see, no talk, but kindly come back, and may God bless you for always being there, for supporting each and every time. So that is it. You have to be keen and see what will you get from that, from your activities, especially on the farm. So agriculture, one thing depend on another. Animals depend on plants, and plants also depend on animals. People may ask, how does plants depend on animals? Plants depend on animals in many ways, like their waste, animal wastes are used for organic manure, and it's very healthy. It's very healthy to use organic manure, not only for plants, but most importantly for our health, because we grow some plants for us to for consumption. Like from the video you saw, like sweet potatoes, kales, they need manure and they're for consumption. Kitchen garden, purposely meant for family use. So if you use manure from your cows, they are very healthy. Sorry for that. So for purposely for your own health, kindly, for those who are in, please support by giving the live stream a like. So in the cow, we were discussing about the cow before we go to the video. If you have a cow, that cow you'll get the cow dung for organic fertilizer, organic manure, which will reduce the cost of farming. From the same cow you can get milk, maybe for family use, and for food. Yeah, let me say this directly: for food, for consumption direct from your farm. You just milk, boil, prepare your tea, or drink fresh milk, very healthy. From the same cow you can just use it for sale. Now that's agribusiness. If you milk then you sell, it's very profitable. And that's why I said you should have a good breed of a cow, so that when you sell the milk, it can pays back. And honestly speaking, we have some projects that you can do, or because of your own management they may not pay. So if you spend more than what you earn, I think that's a bad project. That's a bad project. Having a project where you spend over 20,000 shillings, then you earn, let's say, approximately 5,000. That's a big loss. And we said agribusiness, it's just taking risk, but you should not be a risker always. You should not be a risker always. And if you see like this project, it's not doing well, I'm just wasting my own money, it's good for you to shift. It's good for you to shift. So like Frisian, like let's talk specifically on a Frisian cow. When you have a Frisian cow, it's a good quality of a cow. It produce their products are of high quality and quantity also. Yeah, you may have an animal that produce high quality at the same time high quantity. And you may have some animals that produce low quality and high quantity. Others produce high quality and low quantity. With me, I would prefer of high quality at the same time high quantity. That's the best. Like a Frisian cow, you may milk it always milk twice a day, in the morning, afternoon, and in the evening. And according now to the quantity, its milk it's always of the best quality. Now let's talk of the quantity in a Frisian cow. Here it depends with the type of feeds that you feed your animal with. Foskai, thank you for coming. Patricia, thank you for being there for me. Chiba also, and Anna. May God bless you. May God bless you abundantly. So the Frisian cow, it gives quality milk, but with the quantity, it depends with how you feed it. The quantity depends on how you feed it, and they need dairy meal. They need some minerals like salt minerals. They need a lot of salt minerals, yeah. And what feeds their feeds in general, their feed, you have to feed your cow well, and you have to start feeding it early enough. You should not wait until your cow gives birth. Now you know you are targeting milk, then you start feeding it well. No. That one will not be possible. And it will never be possible. If you are a farmer, then you just sit and wait until your animals gives birth. Now you start feeding it. No, it will still be the same case. You will not get enough milk. And I don't think if milk will be enough, you being a farmer and I also being a farmer, even if a cow can produce 200 liters of milk, I'll be the happiest man. Even if it's 1,000 liters, I can't say no. I can't limit my own cow. If its health is good, and I make that huge amount of milk, and it's not affecting its health, I can milk. But for you to get quantity, high quantity of milk, you have to feed it well. And also, not only feeding it well, but also the types of feed. Like, yeah, in agriculture, I've interacted with Frisian. That's why I'm talking much about it, because right now we have it in the compound, and it doesn't need a lot of green leaves. Like in napier grass, you have to harvest the napier grass, then just leave it for some days for it to dry, not to dry, but to yield, to reduce the rate of water in the grass, so that it can be good. And the reason why we sometimes put it on the sun it's to reduce the water and to kill some germs. We have some germs when they are exposed to the sun, they die, some they disappear. Yeah, and maintain good health of your cow so that you can get enough milk that will sustain. And if you have a good cow, a Friesian, then you feed it well, that is an employment. 100% sure that's employment. You are your own boss. You've employed yourself. And the richest people in this world, they are farmers. And we can live without farmers. We can live without doctors, without teachers, without anybody else. But farmers, we can't live without farmers. Why am I saying so? Most of these medicines are manufactured from plants. And if farmers are not there, some from animals products. So farmers are the important people in this world. And that's the reason why I decided to be a farmer. And I'm proud to say that I'm becoming a good farmer. And it's soon. And yeah, guys, it's soon. And soon is now. And most of my projects, I major on farming. Yeah, that was it. Apart from milk, we can get the animal, how do we call animal shell? Is it shell? And also meat at the same time. But meat, it's not common from Friesian because of the taste. Of it. But it's good for the milk, yeah. And young ones, they give healthy young ones and their size. Yeah, that is it about Friesian cow. But we have other different of cows, Asians, and I told you we also have some that are ornamentals. But on my farm I don't have any cow that is ornamental. But I will have it one day when I have enough money. Yeah. The reason why I can't bring it right now, it's good. I'm not saying that it's not good, but it will take a lot of time. Not time, capital. It will require a lot of capital, which I don't have right now, and it will not be producing much. Yeah, that is it, guys. You can also bring in your ideas. Thank you, guys. I can see it's like people, they don't have ideas on that area. Now we can talk of goat farming. Most people, they don't like keeping goats. Why? Because of their products. And in goats, you can't have you can't expect a lot of milk from a goat, but good for meat, yeah, and organic manure also. So for example, if you have goats in your farm, goats are most farmers, they think that it's not easy to keep goats. No, it's very easy and simple. And I once showed in my videos, and if you've ever seen it, kindly please go and you can see goats in a simple way, how to feed goats in a simple way, and it's very good. It is very good and very easy. So goats, we have different types of goats. We have some that you can milk, we have some that you can't milk, and we have some breeds that they give birth to twins. A goat can give birth to even four young ones at the same time. One goat giving birth to 4 young ones. How profitable is that? That's very good. Oh, meanwhile, for those who are just coming in, thank you for coming in. Don't run. Don't just peep in and go. Please, please. That you can even stay in. You can ask any question that you feel like asking. And please give the live stream a like. Thank you for being here for me. Thank you for supporting. So the topic, for those who are just coming in right now, the topic it's about farming. It's about farming. And we said farmers are the most important people in this world. So if you want to be very important, be a farmer. Be a farmer. Be a farmer. You'll be very important in this world. Everybody is important, but we have those people are the most important ones. We are like the basic needs of this world. Farmers are the basic needs of this world. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your time. For those who are here for me. So goats, we get products from goats. We get milk, and it's very expensive. Goat meat, it's very expensive. Honestly speaking, even me, I don't afford goat meat. I can afford it even once a month because it's very expensive. It is very expensive. So you can get milk from the goat. Its skin, it's very important. Most importantly, and easy to get, it's manure. The goat manure, they are also very good. They add some fertility in the soil. Very important. And yeah, that is it. That is it. Wow, guys, that's about the goats. That's about the goats. So, any idea or any question? I said before, we are here to learn. I'll learn from you, and where possible, you can learn from me. We are just advising one another, and it's good for you to listen to advices, but make your own decisions. Do the right thing. But especially on agriculture, consultation, it's very important. It is very important to consult where you don't understand, because you may invest, then you end up losing, which is not good. Thank you so much. That was about goats. Directly to rabbits. Now here, it's where I can tell you what farming is and how profitable farming is. Because I introduced rabbits. Rabbits is the last project that I introduced on my farm. We were with Monica on December. Monica Hongla. And my partner. So we discussed about agriculture and we decided to put rabbits on the farm. And rabbits are highly profitable. And we also have the disadvantages, but everything has disadvantage. But advantages should be more than the disadvantages. The advantages should be more than disadvantages for you to earn from farming. So rabbit keeping, it's not common here in Kenya. It's not common here in Kenya because the reason why it's not that much common, their market. And no, not their market, but feeding them. Sorry for that. Feeding them, you have to learn some tactics of simple way of feeding the rabbits because they eat non-stop. Rabbits, they don't even need light at night or in the darkness. They have their own light. and they can eat from morning to evening without even a rest. Yeah, kindly for those who are coming in, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please support by subscribing and watching my videos. You can even start from watching from the first video that I uploaded, and you can bring in your idea. I will not always be there reading them, checking from your advice. Yeah, subscribe. So we can embark on rabbits. So the rabbits are highly profitable. Why am I saying that? If you are not keen with the rabbits, you may have a lot of rabbits than what you expected. You may have a lot of rabbits than what you expected. Why am I saying so? They multiply. They can multiply like 10 times in 1 year. A rabbit takes 1 month to give birth, and if you are not keen, the same day that it gives birth, it can be impregnated. It can catch pregnancy on the same day. Yeah, just for some minutes, not even hours, some minutes. So if you are doing rabbit farming, you have to take your time, and you should be keen. You should be keen how you do the project of rabbits. The mature males are always ready to mate. Very true. They are always ready to mate. The moment the female gives birth, the male they mate again, and that one now will affect the young ones. For those who are coming in, please, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please subscribe. Bring in your ideas. The subscription is highly appreciated, and you can even share the link. You are allowed to support this channel to any extent that you can. So a rabbit, it gives birth. The number of young ones, it depends with how you feed them and the environment that they are and the type of feed that you feed them with, and their growth also depend on the same. So let's check on their feeds. For example, if you have a breastfeeding rabbit, mother rabbit is breastfeeding, you can feed them with dairy meal or rabbit pellets. Those pellets, yeah, the rabbit pellets are very healthy for the milking rabbits. And again, if you are a farmer who you are not keen, you can't know if the rabbit is breastfeeding or not. For them to give birth, they need a secret place. So while constructing the infrastructure of a rabbit, construct it well with a lot of care. They can't give birth to an open place. No, not easy. And sorry, not easy at all. Not easy at all. So you have to prepare a place for them to give birth, and the number of young ones, it depends with how you feed them. If you feed them well, they can produce to 12 or 13 young ones. That's what I've seen. I don't know if they can give more than that, but what I've seen, it's 13 young ones. That is the highest that I had seen in my farm, because I start keeping rabbits so many years ago. Then I left, but now back. I still continue with the same project of keeping rabbits. On December date 10, no 12, I bought 5 rabbits. I bought 5 rabbits, 4 males, 4 females, and 1 male. And for now, I have 21 rabbits. I don't have young ones, but they are rabbits. In my videos, you can see I have some there. I have 21 rabbits, 21 out of 5. I bought 5. Right now I have 21. That's additional of 16 rabbits. And I bought 1 male. And the secret in rabbit keeping, you have to separate the male. You have to separate the male. You should give a female, you should put together the male and a female even for 3 to 4 days for only mating. But if you keep them together, they will be mating daily. Now the effect will be the same day that the male gives birth, the same day it will be impregnated, of which it will not be healthy. It will not be healthy for that mother rabbit. And I don't think if mother rabbit has a problem, but those young ones, the one old rabbit, they will not breastfeed the right milk. They will not have enough time to feed. So like the mother is already pregnant, that milk, you know how it works. It's the same to human being. So can you breastfeed while you are pregnant? Is it healthy? Same to animals. And especially, do you know, I said a rabbit takes 30 days for it to give birth. It carries the pregnant for 30 days. And it's healthy for young ones of a rabbit to breastfeed for at least 1 month. Mind, I just give them 2 months because I need health rabbits. And I said it's good to have quality than quantity. So with rabbits, if you want quantity, it's very easy. And if you want quality, it's not easy for rabbits. Yeah, sorry for that. Why is not easy to have quantity? Because if you put male and female together, they will be mating daily, so you'll have a lot of rabbits, but not healthy. But if you separate them, and that's why we say in farming, it's good to separate the male from the female, and also the matured young ones, the ones that have grown a little bit. You can separate them so that the mother can have time to feed well, and immediately the mother has stopped breastfeeding, you can give it like a month, just feeding it well for it to retain its health, its body, the immunity, everything, the blood, so that it can be healthy and give birth to other healthy young ones. Yeah, that is it, guys. That's about rabbit. And the importance, they are very important. They are on high demand, honestly speaking, in restaurants, and they are highly exported. Rabbits are exported, and their meat is very good. They have sweet meat, they have white meat. Rabbits produce white meat, and their skin, I don't know if that is the right term. The outer part, it's medicinal. It is medicinal, and it's somehow ornamental. And Generally, rabbits are ornamental animals. They are attractive. They are attractive. So guys, that is it about rabbits. And they also provide, no, rabbits have a lot of importance, like their urine. Their urine, it's not a waste. It's fertile. It's like, it's a pesticide. It's a pesticide. You can use it to spread on your crops, and they really do well. Very, very good on plants. Their their wastes also, rabbit wastes, they are used to make organic manure and also biogas. Biogas, very healthy, which doesn't pollute the environment. Yeah, guys, that's about the rabbits. Anyone with a question about the rabbits or any idea, here waiting for your ideas in the comment section here. Comment anything. Madam Fosca, I am here. So guys, sorry for that. I have not seen anything about rabbits. If you want anything, how they are kept, you can check on my video. But they need high standard of cleanness, and that will start from the structure that you'll construct for them. So we can talk of dogs. Keeping of dog. Dog is a pet. Dog is a pet and very important in the compound. Very, very important. And they are also for agribusiness. You can just, dogs are sold. Dogs are sold and they are on high demand. But it depends with the breed of a dog that you are keeping or you have. Oh, sorry. It depends with the breed of dog that you have. We have some good breeds of dog. We have working line and for show off. But I think good breeds for the working line. Working line is for security purpose, and show off it's for entertainment. Those are ornamental dogs. Someone may ask, how can you have an ornamental dog? We have dogs like Chihuahua. Chihuahua are ornamental dogs. Bobel. Bobel, it's ornamental. Yeah. We have a Western German. Western German is one of the best dogs for security. One of the best dogs for security. And very expensive. And some breeds of dog are very expensive, like Bobel. Bobel, it's a good breed of a dog. It's attractive. It's very attractive and good for security. Not that much, but it's very sensitive and also obedient. So if you want to to have a dog, with either in your compound or on your farm, try to check the breed of the dog that you want to bring, the kind of dog that you want to bring. You may bring in a dog that will not help you, and the dog should be trained well and should be fed well. Yeah, that's all about the dog. The dog depends how you treat it. Yeah, but they are very important. They are also sold on high price. Guys, that's all about dogs. Any question about dogs? Now we can talk about another animal, pigs. Oh, guys, about pigs. And I kept pigs some years ago, 5 years ago. 5 years ago, I had pigs, and I don't know much about pigs, but I know a little bit. We get pork from the pigs. Apart from pork, they are medicinal. Yeah, they are fat. The fat parts are medicinal, and they also provide manure, organic manure, very healthy, and they are easy. They are easy to keep. Honestly speaking, pigs are easy to keep. Why am I saying this? They eat almost everything in this world. Pigs eat almost everything in this world. This is true. They eat almost everything in this world. They are non-selective feeders. They are non-selective feeders. At very noisy, sometimes tough. They can harm you, especially when you when you feed them at a certain time. If you train to feed them 1 p.m. in the every day, when it reaches that time, your pigs will be noisy, since they have adopted that and they want to be fed, and they can sometimes be dangerous, especially the males. They are very dangerous, especially mating seasons. Their mating, it's almost similar to those of dogs, but they are dangerous at that stage. They can even kill. Yeah, so pigs, especially males, that's why you can see we have some teeth, the tooth that we cut in pigs. Or if you are keeping pigs, you cut some teeth, yeah, because when they grow, they are very dangerous. They are very dangerous. So guys, that's about pigs, and I don't know much about pigs, and that's what I think. The next project I think of having pigs. Yeah, that I think of having that. So we can talk of bees. Bees, being a bee farmer, it's like you want to be gold in this world. Honey, if you produce pure honey, you are gold. Honey is gold, pure honey. And it, being a good farmer, it requires a lot of capital. And where is this capital required? Having something like apiary, beehives, the equipment of harvesting honey or setting the hives, because it's dangerous. You can't interact with honey, with bees anyhowly. You have to have some protective gears because they sting. A few days ago, I had some problems with my hand here. The bees stinged as I was harvesting the honey. And guys, right now I have pure honey. I have pure honey. If you want honey, you can just say here. I can send it to you like a parcel. Yeah. Nobody wants honey. It's okay. Let me keep it for myself. So keeping bees, you need some capital only for constructing, for the infrastructure. Yeah. Apart from that, nothing more. Just harvesting, selling, or for your or personal consumption. And pure honey, it's very healthy and it's good. It's good to have pure honey and having your own honey that you know its history. And the problem with people, everybody, everyone, most people want interest, a lot of income. Yeah? So you may produce a poor farmer. Don't think of quality, they think of quantity. You can produce 10 liters of honey, then you add sugar of 5 liters. So that will not be honey. And that is wrong. Even before God, I can say that. And if you are a farmer of that kind, I'm telling you, that is wrong. That is wrong. If you are a farmer of that kind, that is wrong. Why am I saying that that is wrong? You are not fair. Even God is not happy for that. We all know that God is the creator. God created the bees, and the bees are always busy making honey. And they know how to make their own honey. God didn't make any human being in a way that a human being can make their own honey. No. We get honey from bees. And if you want to do your artificial honey, it's like you are not comfortable with what God made. And it's like you are against God now. How? You should be fair. Don't think of yourself. Don't think of money. But do the right thing. Harvest the right thing and sell to people the right thing. Yeah, that is it. So the bees, you don't buy bees. In Africa, you don't buy bees. So you just set your hive. You can set your beehive, then build an apiary. So in the apiary, you transport the beehive that have already bees to the apiary for security purpose. We have some animals that like honey that can interfere with your beehive. Then they can harvest for you. So you can have an apiary and well constructed apiary. You can check one of my videos, guys. Then you can learn from that. Yeah, that was bees. So guys, I think we have to end the live stream now. Yeah, we've talked about we've talked about farming, and we measured on animal keeping. So you can just have a small view of agriculture and the look of the farm after a long time. Yes, guys, we can have a look of it and learn from it. for some minutes. Let me look for a good video. I think we have to look for a nice video of agriculture. Musimo Joy. So guys, here I'm back on the farm. Here it's my farm, guys. So this is the farm. These are cassavas and maize. Yeah. Up there we have sweet potatoes and the corns. So this direction, I'm going to the kitchen garden where I have some vegetables, and purposely I'm going there to pick some vegetables for the rabbits. It's only about farming. So here I'm going for the vegetables and show you what I did some days ago. But before we reach there, guys, here we have a pumpkin. We have some pumpkin plants, and yeah, here are the pumpkins. I planted some pumpkin a few months ago, and that is the progress of the pumpkin. Here are the sweet potatoes, as you can see, guys. And in the far end there, I don't know if it's possible. You can see we have the bee house. Let me try to zoom. There it's the bee house, bee yard, but you shall see that later. So on this side here, I showed you some days ago a seed bed, tomato seed bed. Here are the tomatoes. I transplanted the tomatoes to this part here, and I think they are doing well. It's already dry season, and you can check how they are doing. They are healthy, guys. So purposely, what brought me in this down apart, it's I want to feed my rabbits. And in the same video, I'm going to show you the new project in the farm. Yesterday I brought some new birds in the farm. So here it's the tomato seed bed. This gap here, it's where I uprooted the tomato seedlings to transplant to that side. What brought me here, guys, it's the kales. I came here to have some kales for the rabbits. So I want to feed my rabbits before I continue with other activities. So let's take some. We can take some kales for the rabbits and mix with the sweet potato leaves. Yeah. Let's feed them, guys. Yeah. This is what we are doing. I'm taking them for the rabbits. So let's have some. Then I'm going to show you the whole process, guys. And apart from construction, I have a lot to do in the farm. And I'm going to resume to the farm fully. Despite the fact that it's dry season, and in the dry season we don't have a lot of activities, and I've been in the wall construction of the perimeter fence, so I was held up somehow, but I'm going to resume to the farm fully because some challenges again in the construction. You know, construction it's not an easy work, it's expensive, so you understand that, guys. For that reason, I'm going to be here again fully waiting for God to open his doors again, because you know God is everything. So let's see. With this one, I think I have to mix with the potato leaves for them to balance. So I'm going to take some potato leaves and mix with the kales and feed the rabbits, guys. So let's take some. So this is how we do. We just cut. It's simple this way. So we already have the pieces. So I'm going to take something like this because the sweet potatoes are not fully matured. So we are just going to cut some. So it's not all of it, and not much. And guys, as you can see, the crack of the soil. That means the sweet potatoes are doing good. When they are doing good, and they are of big size, like the one here, the soil crack. Apart from that, it's very important. And in this part here, this side, downer side, I didn't plant the sweet potatoes the same day with the upper ones. So these one are somehow younger compared to the upper one. The upper ones are in the very good stage. They are in the flowering stage, which means my bees now are not going a long distance to search for their food, no, for the nectars. So it is easy, guys. And even from here you can see. Don't know if it's possible for you to see the bees. And I think in the upper side it will be possible for you to see how it is important. This farming, it's important and it's easy. How one project depends to another. Yeah. I'm going to show you guys. So you relax and be patient. Let's see the whole process. It is visiting I started by visiting the kitchen garden and taking vegetables and feeding the rabbits. So maybe from there we shall go all around, check the napier grass and also the corns. The corns I planted them in different time, so there you have differences of time. Even when it will be coming in harvesting, I shall harvest them in different time. So we are going to move around and see, guys. And I've never introduced that. In that side there, we have a dam. And I think when I will have money, I will do irrigation. For example, right now you can see, it's very hot for the plants. They are yielding, you can see. So it's God. And in the few months that have been in YouTube, I've seen God has done great things for me. Despite the fact that my channel has not much grown, but things are coming out of it. They are amazing things. And for those who are always there for me, thank you so much. May God bless you. So, now I'm done. As you can see, I have them here, and I'm now going this direction. They are enough for this hour. I will add them maybe in the afternoon. So guys, let's go and feed the rabbits. Then after the rabbits, we shall come back to check on the farm. I'm going to show you the progress of the farm, how it has been doing since. And it's long since I showed you this. And I think it's supposed to come back and show you how it is doing. And everything I'll show you. And yeah, so let's go and feed the rabbits first, then come back to the whole farm. So you just keep in touch, don't go away. Yeah, and at the same time, in the same channel, we have another project of the construction, guys. So you got in touch, and you can see even from the distance, the home is changing. The home is changing. We have some transformation of the compound, guys. Yeah, on this we have 2 parts of kitchen garden. Sorry for that. And this is another part. Here we also have some vegetables. Yeah, but you can now see the effect of sun. That's why I told you when I will have money, I will introduce irrigation from the dam, from that end. And we have the third kitchen garden, but it's very unfortunately that we destroyed it. We destroyed it because of the construction of the wall. It was closer to the wall, so it's just for some times. But immediately they will finish constructing, I think the kitchen garden will be back. I will bring it back with full force, and this will also reduce the destruction of plants with maybe animals from the that is Evans is taking the wheelbarrow for a repair. Destruction of animals. Some birds they interfere with the plants. They eat like pigs, so that's going to be a bit safer. This is the look of the compound, guys. So I think we can go and feed the rabbits this direction. We have now electricity in the village. Yeah? Here is Lily. Yeah? In rabbits here, you can see the water bottles. Yeah, water is in. So, Mr. Job. Yeah. Yeah. So, we can start feeding them. Imagine. Yes, guys. But I didn't introduce this here. We have young ones. Yeah. Have one of them gave birth, and we have some young ones inside here, guys. So, after the rabbits, we have to go and check the bees. And after the bees now, we shall go back down. Today I'm going to check everything. And today I'm fully going to be here and show you everything. Then after there, I will visit Priska there for a short talk. And yeah, for exchanging ideas. You know, she's one of the good friends. This is one of the beehives. And we can't go closer to that. You know, we have different types of bees. We have those bees that are friendly to people, and those that are very dangerous. So like this hive here, what I'm sure of, it's friendly. It is very friendly. Yes, guys, that is it. And that's about agriculture and farming. Thank you guys for being for me here, for supporting, for watching till this moment. And if you're still here and you haven't subscribed to this channel, kindly subscribe. Thank you for your time. Thank you for watching. Together we can. Here we end our live stream. Together we can. Thank you for Sky for being there until this moment. Guys, continue sharing the link, support this channel. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Support the channel. Give the channel a like. Thank you for your time. May God bless you. Let's meet in tomorrow's live stream, the same time as today's. Bye-bye.